The Mix Assistant button offers a choice between two assistants. The former Track Assistant, included in earlier versions of Neutron, is now found here, renamed Track Enhance. It's a per-track intelligent auto mix function that analyzes and automatically applies a chain of processes to the track. It can be used either to make processing choices for you, or simply to generate a quick and helpful starting point for your own manual tweaks. The Balance feature is new to Neutron 3. This can generate an automatic initial mix of a project. But note, the Balance feature of Mix Assistant is only included with Neutron 3 Advanced. In Neutron 3 Standard, you'll still see the previous Track Assistant button instead. I'm going to cover Mix Assistant's new Balance feature a little later in the course. Here we'll look at the Track Enhance option. Track Enhance can set up an appropriate processing chain and make useful settings, getting the mix to a presentable state, and at that point, the mixer can come in with fresh ears and build on that until he's achieved exactly the mix he wants. Less experienced mixers, maybe artists and producers who don't yet have the skills they need to build up a mix from scratch on their own, may find the processing choices made by Track Enhance to be all they need to have a presentable mix, with a few minor additional tweaks here and there. More experienced mixers will certainly want to apply their own hard-earned skills to the mix, but they should still also find Track Enhance to be a very useful tool, one that can get the mix started quickly and efficiently, without them having to devote a lot of time and energy to the sometimes tedious initial steps of setting up a new mix. Most mixing-oriented plugins provide presets towards this end, but Neutron's take on that here is a kind of track-specific preset. Instead of just a collection of generic, possibly useful settings, Neutron analyzes the audio in the track and makes comprehensive settings specific to that audio in that particular track. The result is a kind of unique, customized preset, which will make for a much more useful starting point. The process couldn't be simpler. When you click on the Track Enhance option, the first screen offers a few options for the user to guide Track Enhance to the type and degree of processing desired. I'll use the defaults for now and come back for a closer look. Clicking Next tells Neutron to begin analyzing the audio. Once you hit play, it takes several seconds to do this, and Track Enhance offers the results as a suggestion to get the mix started. A note on this though, if you have a track that has different parts in it, or very different sounding sections, you might want to divide it up on different tracks and let different instances of Track Enhance determine the best settings for each distinct section. Hit Accept, and the settings will be made. Once Track Enhance is finished analyzing and setting up a track, you'll see that it's done several things. It's identified the type of instrument as a guide to creating and applying the most appropriate processing. Different intelligent algorithms are used for each instrument type to generate the most appropriate processing choices. It's enabled some or all of the processing modules and arranged them in what its intelligent algorithms have deemed to be the best processing order. Then, within each module, it's set up the appropriate sculptor settings for the instrument type. It's decided on single-band or multi-band operation, and if the latter is chosen, set up what it's determined to be the appropriate number and range of bands. It's placed EQ nodes and dialed up appropriate settings, possibly including dynamic EQ bands, based on its analysis of instrument types, harmonic content, resonance, sibilance, and other aspects of the audio. It set compressor thresholds and made basic settings based on the dynamics of the track and the detected instrument type. It's also determined if any gating is needed, or if any saturation from the exciter is called for, and what type of coloration might be suitable. All the settings are determined interactively, so each module's contribution should work well in combination with the others. Once Track Enhance has been applied, then the mixer can go in, look things over, and take it from there. Novices might want to do a little reverse engineering to get ideas about how to use the various processors. Experienced mixers will take Track Enhance's suggestions and go on to change some settings, maybe remove or add certain effects, and generally fine-tune to taste, jumping right into that creative, fun stage of mixing.